Hey everyone, sorry I was late. I had to walk siete and I had two dogs outside the kennel that I needed to put inside the kennel. I hope you are doing well. I see I got Marie, Amanda, Nahil. Key Fob's at work saying hey, he just left. Amanda, Nahil. All right, we'll start with Marie when she comes in. I should have opened the windows. It's really nice today. I'm good. How are you doing? I had tutoring this morning. I have one more session in the afternoon at like 5:50. So I have a little bit of a window to read. Ah, shoot. Hold on. There we go. So I said, let me get right here and do some readings. And yeah, good. It's a good day. All right, we'll start with Marie. Marie, if you're here. I feel like my camera's super. There we go. Maybe she went out and will come back in. Well, if Marie's not here yet, we can start with Amanda then, or it might be delayed already. You know, my thing can be delayed. So I have general. Okay. Higher power source, creator of all. Thank you for the space. Amanda. My dog's are slurping up water. Amanda. That's it. Guidance for Amanda. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I call on Amanda's spirit team, her archangels, her divine, to come in with words of wisdom, enlightenment, and clarity. Amanda, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Call upon her ancestors, her archangels, her divine, to come in with words of. Hey, Cat Goddess, how are you? Oh, girl, you got the major arcanas coming out today, Amanda. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Okay. So the Strength card was the first one that came out. Hey, Jenny. Jenny, right? Yeah, Kat and Jenny. And if Marie, if you come in, let me know, okay? So Strength was your first card. I got my doggy deck today. So this manual takes me a little bit longer. I'm good. It's really a good day. Yeah, I just finished my tutoring. I have one more tutoring, but it's not until like 5 this afternoon. So it's like, let me get on here and do some readings. So you have the Strength card. This rope is no match for you and your inexhaustible store of stamina, at least according to the infinity symbol on your collar, or infinity symbol tag on your collar. Still, you get some of your best treats through your inner strength and your sense of calm control. So learn to curb your base instincts a bit, comforted by knowing they're there if you need them. So like it's a balance, right? A balance of, I know this even applied to me today. I had to definitely, I pray anyways, but today it caught me off guard that I was still feeling a little bit of resentment towards the situation. So I definitely had to pray for that. You get some of your best treats through your inner strength and your sense of calm control. And we all have to curb that base instinct, right? That's the human in us. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. And man, The humanness comes out in me for sure. Behind that, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's the dog tasting his tail on the doggy deck. It's like, it's the circle of life. What goes around comes around, good and bad. This card reminds us of the circular nature of life. Let it spin around you. Enjoy all the opportunities and adventures it presents. Good things are on the horizon. Yeah, I keep calm and patient. Definitely, I definitely um try my best, and if I see that I'm exposing myself to things that are not in balance, I have to pray and give them distance because they will throw me out of balance so quickly. All right, and then you have 5, 6, 7, the 8 of Wands. Whether it's a relationship or a work project, a trip or a new job, you're moving quickly towards your goal. And that's like the Wheel of Fortune was like good things, right? Perhaps a sudden romance or vacation. Stay centered and be ready for anything. This huge burst of energy and motion will carry you over any obstacle in your path and land you on all four paws. I don't even know what that means. You look like Ohio. That's like I guess that's like a whole like this huge burst of energy emotion will carry you over any obstacle in your path and land you on all four paws. I love that. I love that. And the strength card was talking about stamina. So yeah, it's like just finding the balance, right? In between everything. It's a really beautiful read. I like it, especially with the major arcana cards coming out. You're doing the work. Um And yeah, just stay balanced and let life flow like it does, right? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And then all right, if Marie's not back, then Nahil's next. Right, Amanda, that's me. Like I don't really listen to tarot readers that like put timelines on things because then yeah, I'm like you. I'm like, I'm accepting. If it's meant to be, it will be. You know what I mean? Because, that's it. I know I just trust in my higher power. I trust that everything's exactly as it should be. And as long as I'm doing the next right thing, then everything is fine. Yeah, I'm like you. Hey, Tammy. I'm going to write your name down, okay? There's a list that I go down, but I wrote your name down. All right. So if Marie comes back in, I have Marie, and then I have Nahil, and then I have Kat. I'm sure Nahil didn't fall asleep that fast. You're welcome, Tammy. I think random. Okay. A random read for Nahil. And if y'all haven't taken some deep breaths today, do that. That really helps your nervous system. It helps you balance your power source creator well. I said you guide my cards and my words for Nahil. Nahil's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. Thank you, Divine. Word for serenity. Nahil. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. You got the major arcana cards coming out. Nahil. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Enlightenment and clarity. You have 3 major arcana coming out. All right. So, the Fool. And have you started dating? I'm wondering because I know you've asked about dating life. Who can resist this phase? It's time for an adventure. No mixed messages here. Someone wants to go for a walk, perhaps blaze new trails. That bright sun means optimism and opportunity abound, while the white roses on the leash means there's plenty of trust here. The big questions are, is that loyalty deserved and will it be rewarded? Whether that will turn out to be misplaced remains unseen. It's kind of, the Fool is going into the new adventure, the new start. No, not yet. Well, the Fool is those new beginnings and trusting in your higher power. It says the white roses mean that there's plenty of trust here. No one's talked to me. I know it's different in your culture, but I'm like, I so want to be like, put yourself out there. But I know in your culture it's very different. Um, well, I'm asking that because the next card is the Lovers. So you have the Fool with the new beginning, and then you have the Lovers card. So continue to stay optimistic. Like continue to keep an open mind. I don't ever put a timeline on things here, but the Fool is the new beginning, and then the Lovers behind that. It's a glorious day. You, them, sweet head rubs. Now that's, my friends, is love. This is true connection, which doesn't just happen. Dogs and owners both make choices that strengthen our bonds. Perhaps nobody is more authentically themselves than dogs, who encourage us to know exactly who we are and what we want. Talk about a perfect pairing. Keep it simple and focus on communication with love always centered. I'm going out a lot and focus on myself. So look, this is like higher power saying, like, I see what you're doing. When you get your brain off of it and trust that your higher power knows what's best for you, and you do the inner work. I love it. I feel like this is validation, seeing what you're doing, right? Hey Lala, I'm gonna write your name down. And then because you're doing I did, thank you. And then because you're doing the inner work, this is the Justice. You've got Justice as the third card coming out. Like, justice goes good and bad, right? Both ways. Get your ball. Oh, she was over here near my papers and her ball's over there. All right, Justice. Mm. Justice, fairness, balance. Justice may be blind, but that has only heightened her other senses, including fairness. Yes, your actions have consequences, and playing by the rules is rewarded in abundance. If you've chosen your actions wisely, you too have earned the right to stop and smell the flowers and bask in a ray of sunlight. It's a beautiful, really beautiful spread. You are Kat. You're actually next. You have the Fool with the new beginnings, the Lovers, which I know you've read about, and the fact that you're letting go and letting God is that justice is coming through. And again, I don't put timelines on things, but it's a validation for you, Nahil, to keep doing what you're doing. Keep focusing on yourself, keep staying with a positive mindset, and the rest will happen, with Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That's a really good read. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Going out, yeah, putting yourself out there, go out and focus on yourself. It was a very positive read. All right, Kat, you're next. Finally. That's what Spirit says to us whenever we finally listen, huh? It takes me, like, Divine has to tell me something 4 or 5 times before I listen. And even then, my humanness still comes in. Leave my papers alone. Hey, no, your ball's not over here anymore. Go get your ball. Go get your ball. What does my spirit guides and angels want me to know right now? And why have has it felt like there have been more distance as of lately? Has anyone been jealous? Okay, wait. Why have your guides. Kat, it made me think, like, I did a couple of personal readings for myself, and it didn't feel connected. So it's funny that you're saying that. Okay. All right. What do they want you to know? All right. Higher power source. Whoa, that was fast. Huh. Higher power. Oh, hey, Saren, let me write your name down. Tammy, oh, I'm sorry for that. Hold on to your question, okay? I love cats. I love dogs. I love cats too. I love all animals. All right. Hold on to your questions, okay, until I get to your name. Um, Cat goddess. Thank you. Oh, I see why she said I love cats, because the cat goddess name. Magician. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said she got my cards and my words for cat goddess. Why? I feel like I know why. Maybe they're being more distant. But okay, there's one more card. Actually, two came out. Okay. Yeah, 987. 987. Sorry, y'all. There's people out there cutting trees down, so they're barking a lot. Hey, Marie. After Cat, I can jump to you, Marie. Um, Marie was here earlier, but then I think she had to leave out. All right, so the Page of Swords first. Siete. Hold on one second, y'all. No, ma'am. Lay down. All right, the Page of Swords first. And of course, the pages are like these new beginnings, too. This pup has his eyes wide open and his curiosity turned up to 10. Not only will his nose lead him toward delicious treats, but plenty of adventure too, including encounters with other dogs, skunks, and cats. Not all of the side trips will be fun, but at this stage, it's all about learning. And, this, I had this talk. I did. I added you 987. Hey, Alif. I'm going to write your name down. So, Kat, I had this talk with this other person that's real into spirituality. He's really connected to his ancestors. And he said they've been disconnected. Like he can really channel, like really hear it. And he said they've been disconnected because for him, now I don't know if this applies to you, but my intuition made me think of this because I don't know, okay, either way, they his have disconnected because they want him to depend on them less, like to be able to use discernment, intuition, um like I want to say sovereignty, but I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking for, but basically to be able to experience that without always depending on in particularly he says ancestors, but your spirit guides, whatever you want to call them, right? So maybe that might be why, but use your own intuition. My list is here, 987. I'll write them down, baby. um But with the Page of Swords saying like how curious you are, like, so maybe you're really trying to dive deep into that. I'm not sure. Oh, Mary. Okay, Mary. I'll write your name beside 987, Mary. Now, behind that, you have the death card. So this is the ending of something, right? And maybe it is. I don't know how often you connect with them. Change is good. So maybe this is your spirit guide saying like you can do this without such a close contact. Change is good, but if people say it enough, does it become true? Does telling you that those pesky sky explosions won't touch you actually make you feel any safer? Maybe not. Only experience can do that. Trust that not only can you make and embrace transformation, but that you'll benefit greatly from not hiding under the bed and avoiding matters. It could honestly be a bit of multiple things going on with that. So that could be it. And I like how this is saying trust in it. This death card is saying trust. So it's like, and it says, does telling you that those pesky sky explosions won't touch you actually make you feel any safer? So it's kind of like what they've been communicating to you. Have you been fully surrendering to it? Like, that's a good question to ask yourself. And then you have the 5, 6, 8 of cups. Wrong way. Yeah, the 8 of cups. This is like picking your leash, right? You remember each and every leash hanging on those hooks. Associate every one of them with the season of your life. But only one leash is in good shape and fits well. You know which one it is. Ask for it, wear it proudly to the park, and leave the unraveling, ill fitting collars and leashes behind. So it's like being authentically you. Now, fourth one did come out, which is the Knight of Wands. And it's like about balancing. So maybe it is balancing like how much you're trying to depend on your spirit team, right? Because they do want us to have sovereignty and free will. Hey, Mr. Sandeep. Hey, interactive. I didn't know how to namaste. I hope you are having an amazing day. A new journey is exciting. And so the page talked about this new journey too. A new journey is exciting, and this knight is definitely fired up. He's so jazzed. He has grabbed a stick that is almost bigger than he is. His enthusiasm and big ambitions will only carry him so far, though. Picking up that much extra weight isn't something that you'll be able to sustain over the long haul. So it's like balancing. And maybe that's exactly why they're disconnecting. Maybe balancing how much you're trying to interact with them, right? That's just from the spread. So, of course, you're very intuitive. So just follow your instincts and meditate over it, and pray. And I'm sure they're always there. We're always divinely connected. With the 2 of cups on the bottom of the deck. Look, that's your spirit team. 2 of cups. Look at them. The spirit team's like, I got you. You're fine. You're doing just fine. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate you. It is Lord Ganesh, our God. You're right. What? Yeah, our divine part, a piece of our divine, right? You're looking fresh today. I know you just, Mr. Sandeep. I'm so glad that you validated that I took a shower. All right. Marie, did you want to read? And then after Marie, I have Jenny. Hmm. I am from the States, yeah. Why do I keep having hobble dreams? Hobble mean like hobble, like walk crooked or something? Is that I'm oh interactive. Hobble dreams. I love the gunnet. Thank you, Kat. Yeah. Whenever I first when I've had my first awakening, I just knew that organized religion wasn't it. So I really dove deep into religions that were all accepting. And that's how I ended up finding Hinduism and Lord Ganesh. But I'm not just one thing. I believe that we're all connected. All religions are connected, So thank you. I love, yes. My mom's like, what is this? And I'm like, I don't know how to explain it, Mom. All right, Marie, Hubble Dreams, Higher Power Source, Creator of All. I sent you guide my cards and my words for Marie. Hubble. You have to know my spelling. Okay, please tell me what kind of horrible dreams. Horrible? Was it horrible? Marie, Higher Power Source. These doggy cards were wanting to be used today. They are flying. Marie. Horrible. Marie. Marie. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Marie. Call upon Marie's spirit team, her archangels, her divine, to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity surrounding her dreams. She's been having horrible dreams. Huh. I don't know if this will explain because these cards look like really positive. Let me see. King of Wands. Where are my wands? Sorry, my little doggy manual isn't as easy to use as my other decks. Mood whenever it comes to every conversation. I don't know how to explain anything. What's a conversation by this point? Mood, like you mean like you're in a bad mood whenever it comes to every conversation, or what do you mean mood? Mood whenever it comes. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right. Like I don't know how to explain it, Mom. Like you're so, I just told her it makes me feel good. All right, Marie. As this lion headdressed in furs, this dog is fit to be king of the jungle or king of the city street or dog park. Whether he is leading a rescue mission or serving as a companion animal, he understands just what is required and accomplishes this mission with passion and focus. He encourages you to embody this same energy and commitment. So passion and focus. Maybe like I know you've talked about boredom at times, so I don't know if you have projects now, but I feel like this card is like referring to some kind of project or endeavor or, to get you out of that if you're still feeling that boredom. Of course, Cat Goddess. Then you have the Page of Wands. A puppy doesn't always know what to do with a stick. But that's okay. He's having fun dragging it around the yard and keeping it away from that other dog that's in hot pursuit. Play is how we begin to master something in a more serious way. Not only is it fun, but it leaves plenty of room for making mistakes and not taking ourselves too seriously. I wonder if the dreams are because maybe you're taking yourself too seriously. I'm not sure what they're centered around, but I feel like these two cards are definitely calling for you to. I might have lost my focus. Oh, I see. Yeah. And that might be where these dreams are coming from, these nightmares. Your subconscious like realizes that, you're not playing enough. You're not like try to do those things during the daytime that bring you lots of joy, right? Then you have the Queen of Pentacles behind that. Though deeply though deeply appreciative of all the goodness in life, dog treats, lush grass, cold water, the queen views all these things holistically and relationally. She knows they are more enjoyable when sharing those experiences with others. Her Highness reminds you that these are the ideals to aim for. Yeah, so you have a lot of cards calling for like getting out there. Like this one's like sharing with others. This is playing. This is project. So, yeah, and the fact like I might have lost my focus and that might be your subconscious like coming through in your nightmares maybe, like saying like, "Okay, let's get back in touch with the fun side of being alive," right? I hope that helped a little bit, Marie, and I hope that the dreams get better. I am I I don't typically have a lot of bad dreams, thank God. But I hope that it gets better. And you can try sleep hypnosis too. The sleep hypnosis might help. Hey Jazz. I'm gonna write your name down, okay? All right. Jenny and then Tammy, if you're still here. Jenny and then Tammy. Mr. So deep, it looks like I took a shower. Lack of movement. Right. There you go. I really think that might be where it's coming from. Yeah. But I get it too. There's days where I'm like, we're human. So that's normal. It's the fact that you have awareness of it and then you can decide to make it different, right? You're welcome, Maria. I appreciate you. All right, Jenny, Tammy, and then if they're not here, I have Surin and then Mary. Jenny, Tammy, Surin, and Mary. Hey, Sig, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. Oh, hey, Surin. All right, do you want a freak out? I know, keep up, tell me, by the way. You're going to be okay. It's going to be just fine. The more we freak out, the worse it is, right? Just know that your spirit team's got you. You're going to be fine. All right, Surin, do you want general or specific? Everything is perfectly as it should be is a mantra I hang on to sick when I freak out. Everything is perfectly as it should be. Everything happens for a reason. Those are mantras I cling on to. Oh, sorry. And you put yours in the chat already, huh? You're right. Yeah. It's hard to stop thinking. Yeah, I can't stop thinking. That's what our thinker does to us, right? You need to do something to get out of your own head. Like, I don't know, go for a ride, go play with the dogs. If you meditate, try meditating. Do something. You have free will to get out of your own head. Hi, ma'am. I'm really in love with Kusuma. I know she doesn't like me. Any possibility she'll love me truly. Oh, I'm so sorry, Surin. But if you know she doesn't like you, then there's somebody out there that will, right? How Sterling will. Oh, I know. Last time I checked on him, he was okay. I need to text him. I haven't texted him in a few days, though. All right. Higher power source. Ooh. Temperance already coming out very quickly. Surin. Guidance for Surin. Thank you, Divine. Oh, yeah. See, there's somebody who's going to love you. Surin. Relationship advice. Yeah. You've got like 4 major arcana, Surin. So this person, when I see this around a person, it's like a karmic, right? She's here to teach you a lesson. She's in your life right now so you can learn how to love yourself. So you have temperance first. Like this is a huge karmic relationship. Um, you have to learn that you're better, and you're worthy of someone who's going to have love for you as well. If she's already made it clear that she doesn't like you, then that's your time to move on because you're worthy of someone who's going to adore you. Life is full of this is temperance. Life is full of so many pleasures. It's tough to really enjoy them all in moderation. But behaving yourself and exercising self-control brings results. An extra treat or 2 in your bowl or another gorgeous day out in the boat with the humans. Just don't forget your life jacket. This is a card of balance, but it's like self-control. So just like you saw my friend say, I can't stop thinking, we have full control over our thoughts, but we have to do actions that counteract them. So if you're thinking of this woman, when you think of her, you say, no, there's somebody better for me. You rephrase your thoughts. If your thoughts are saying, oh, this is awful, then you rephrase it by saying, this is going to be an amazing day. It is kind of like in a chameleon shirt, huh, Sanid? I'm going to write your name down. So, Surin, you definitely have to work on reframing your thoughts, okay? That you can love somebody else. And behind that, you have the Empress. And this is who's making me think of somebody else. This Empress coming behind Temperance. Try walking the Empress down a busy sidewalk and see all the pets she gets. She is beautiful abundance with the stars on her bow and her handkerchief with the stars representing her connection to the seasons in the sky. Her heart-shaped cushion represents love, nourishment, harmony, fertility, beauty. Seren, this woman is not offering you that. And this is what you're worthy of. That's why Empress is coming out. She encourages you to notice and appreciate your mirage of blessings. All right. Then you have the Hierophant, which is order, stillness, resting between two sacred pillars. The Hierophant represents conformity and tradition. Sense the calm that accompanies such order. It's okay to let sleeping dogs lie. This is a sleeping dog that needs to be left alone, okay, Seren? And then a fourth card came out. They're all major arcanas. Like, this is a big learning curve for you. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is where we look at a situation from another angle. What can you learn from this woman? What can you learn about yourself from her? In yoga, they call this position Savasana, and it wouldn't surprise anyone if we're a pup's idea. This card encourages you to rest, stretch out, cool your heels and other parts. It literally says that in the book. Cool your heels and other parts. letting go could lead to true enlightenment, or at least a really good nap. Yeah, these are beautiful cards. And I know it hurts to love somebody that doesn't love you, but you have free will to move on, okay? You have to work on changing those thoughts and letting sleeping dogs lie so that you can find your true Empress, okay? I'm sending you lots of love and light. I really am. I know it's not easy. Tammy, I did go past your name, sweetie. Oh, there's a butterfly there. It's going to be just fine, Seren. Hey, anything, how are you? Tammy, do you want a general or specific? Hey, Irene, I'm writing y'all's names down, okay? Mr. Sundeep, why did you make that face? I'm all over the place. Oh, thank you, Irene. I just saw what you posted. That is so beautiful. No preference? Okay. Keep it open. All over the place. Tammy. Tammy. Thanks a lot, ma'am. How can I overcome this? I'm trying, but I'm losing myself. You have free will. When you start thinking of her, you got to do something else. It's like my alcohol and drugs. When I first got sober, if I had a thought come into my mind, I prayed. Pray for your higher power to relieve you of those thoughts of her, because she doesn't love you, okay? Hey Lala, yeah, I did go past your name. You were after Tammy. Tammy's back in here. I can do yours after Tammy, okay? Um, Sir, you have it though. You can do this. You have to do a lot of prayer. Ask God to lift this obsession from you. But then also, you need to do things that get you out of those thoughts. Start dating other people. All right, Tammy, higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Tammy. Tammy's here seeking spiritual connection and wisdom. Tammy, thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Okay. Huh. My back was itching. You got this, Seren. Don't say I will try. Say I will. I will overcome her. There is an Empress waiting for me, but you can't find the Empress if you're stuck on this one, okay? I will. I'm sending you so much love and light, Seren. All right, Tammy. You've got the Four of Wands first. You are part of a beautifully functioning domestic ecosystem, and you know it. You're free to snap at passing bugs, dig holes, roll in the dirt, hang out with family, and nap in the sun. The four sticks making up the garden trellis create beauty and harmony, but also serve a functional purpose. You found the perfect balance between work and play. Oh, Irene, thank you for sharing that. That is beautiful. Oh, that means a lot to me. That's what this space is about. And I'm glad I could help you heal because that's really the purpose of this. So thank you for saying that, Irene. That means a lot. All right, Tammy. Then you have the devil behind that. Before you let this feline specter bully you with its mean mug, understand that it is actually inviting you to look at your own dark urges, but not as a means of punishment and like self harm, or like not a way to look down on yourself. Rather, it's an opportunity to break destructive habits, as well as a reminder that you have the ability to do so. So if there's any more underlying shadows, which we're always evolving, we always have shadow work to do. So, oh goodness, not like that. It's not bad. It's just saying like if you have any like bring the shadows to light kind of thing, right? Like for me, a big one I still have to release is my relationship to food, you know? So it could be anything for you, just any relationship with something in a 3D world that affects you, you know? Because we're human and we all have those things. All right, and then you have the Four of Cups. I have chills. Oh, oh, well, I hope it's good chills. Then you have the Four of Cups. Who's holding all these leashes? So you can see all the different leashes around this pup. Which one is which? You're emotionally oversaturated, taking your friendships and relationships for granted. You have lots of options, but you're deeply dissatisfied with all of them. The good news is if you keep looking up, you'll change your perspective and find a new leash on life. So if you're feeling any dissatisfaction with things that are going on around you, it's like you just like mom's sick. I'm just doing a lot with kids and I'm trying to do a lot at once. I can see that. I can. And I think why the Four of Wands is coming through is because God is saying you can balance. You're part of a balanced ecosystem and you can balance all of this within too. Hey, Nato, I'm going to write your name down. Hey, Nadine, Nades. I know that's a lot. And I feel like that's why the oversaturated is coming through, right? The good news is if you keep looking up, you'll change your perspective. So, Tammy, what I want you, and I know it's a lot, what I want you to think about is what Irene just shared. I don't know if you were able to see it because you might be on the computer instead of but it says, a month ago, you told me to start thinking more positive and I would get better. And I did. I've definitely been feeling much better. And that's really what it's about, Tammy, is that we have to take when we feel this moment of like, oh, I got to do that, do something to counteract it with the positive thought of like, wow, I'm going to do this. And then after that, I get to do that. Like, reframing our thoughts. Because really what happens is if we get stuck in this cycle of complaining, which for valid reason, trust me, all of us have valid reasons to complain, especially if your mom's sick, like that alone can bring so many negative emotions, right? Justifiably. So it's like, just trying your best. I've seen that too. Yes, I've seen where that totally. Yeah, it was good timing, wasn't it? And that's really what it's about, is really reframing our thoughts, because our thoughts have so much power. They really do. Our thoughts turn into actions. They're called self-fulfilling prophecies, right? So really just try to find the balance. That's why this card was talking about the balanced ecosystem, right? You've got this. You're going to do amazing. And the fact that you're bringing awareness to some of the negativity you're feeling is the first step. I'm so sorry that happened. I know that's massive. Like, that's a lot of pain. I know. So I'm really sorry that happened. And I'm sending lots of love and light to your family and to you. And this too shall pass, you know? That's always a mantra that I hang on to. And I know when we're in the middle of it, it's hard to say, but everything is perfectly as it should be, you know, and just clinging on to those positive mantras. Yeah. And definitely, Irene's got another good message. You have to take care of yourself too. You're so right. I was putting everything and then some into my healing my sister. Then I got sick. Oh, thank you, Irene, for sharing that because that's huge. Hey, PJ, I'm going to write your name down. Really listen to Irene's words too. Make sure that you take time for yourself because she's definitely right with that one also. Thank you so much for sharing that. With the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, trust in your higher power. Lean on that higher power. Pray and meditate for guidance through this, okay? I'm sending you lots of love and light, though. I really am. I know it's not easy. All right, Lala. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate you. What can I expect next week? Okay, let's see, Lala. Lala. Thank you, Source. So much. Oh, thank you, Sunny. It's a beautiful Sangha. That's the beautiful thing about this space is that there's so much positivity. You're right. It comes from somebody said your vibe attracts your tribe. And that's what this space is about is we can spread negativity or we can choose to spread positivity and love, right? Lala. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Oh, hold on. Lala. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I call upon Lala's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, serenity. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Lala. Lala. Huh. Okay, let's see. Hey, JD. Hey, I texted you earlier. I hope you're doing good. I was trying to check on you, see how you are. All right. And Mr. Sandeep, you're after Tammy. I have Mary and then Alif and then you if they're here. All right, Lala, you have the sun first. So the sun is a very positive card. I love this in the doggy deck. This is my response. Okay. Thanks. I hope you're doing well. I love this in the doggy deck because the corky's big old boot. Oh, it's good to be this dog in this place on this day. Glorious sunflowers spell fertility, joy, and optimism. Take a moment to soak it all in. So if you're not feeling optimistic about the week, you know, it's divine saying, let's get it that way, right? And then you do have the devil also in your spread. So you might have heard it for Tammy's reading. Before you let this feline specter bully you with its mean mug, understand that it is actually inviting you to look at your own dark urges. This is bigger than just this week, right? But not as a means of punishment, rather than as an opportunity to break destructive habits. So you might already be doing that. You might have noticed something like this week, I particularly started focusing on less caffeine or no caffeine. That was one that I felt like was limiting me from channeling a little bit easier. There's multiple food, sugars, another one, but those are bigger. So I started with the easier one. So whatever destructive habit that you might have already identified, and this is the devil saying that you can too overcome that. And then you have the five of, I think it's wands. I'm going to see. Yeah, five of wands. As Shakespeare once said, sometimes it's all just barking and fury, signifying nothing. These pups don't see each other, just the stick they're fighting over. Focus too hard on winning and others get hurt. Fight for what you deserve, protect yourself, but don't nip others during the scrum. So I'm not sure how that applies, but I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. Sometimes it's all just barking and fury, signifying nothing. It's pretty powerful. Hey, Keith Bob. I don't know if you can hear me. I know that you're at work. Hey, Synthesized Souls. Y'all check out their channels. Adventures of Keith Bob, Synthesized Souls. Oh, yay, can you see? They all have channels. Oh, yeah, oh, yay. I wrote your name down, JD. Aw, thank you, Irene. You're so sweet. Thank you, Lala, for letting me read for you. Right, Keith Bob? It's giving today. The sun is a card of like optimism. So I don't usually do predictions in that way, Lala, because energy is ever changing. But it means it's a card of optimism. And remember that if you keep your thoughts focused on positivity, then positivity will naturally flow to you. Okay. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, I have Mary, Alif, and then Sandeep. Yeah, PJ, I did, sweetie. There's like 1, 2, 3, about 6 or 7 ahead of you, okay? I was at my middle kid's. Keep walking towards your happiness, yeah. I was at my middle kid's house and it was a wreck. My mom was there. She's been gone. Oh, wow. In the middle of the room, there was 6 different pieces of sick. Huh. Wow, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll definitely try to see what comes out. All right. I don't know if they had to leave those 3. I had Mary, Alif, and Sandeep. And then usually Mr. Sandeep stays. Interactive, Chaz, and Sonid. Siete, she's over there snoring. I fed them all. I mixed that stuff that you made the sides in with their food, so they all got treats. I haven't given her the bones yet, but the pork bones, but I will. But she did get some cheese when I made my salad. Interactive Jazz. Oh, there's Jazz. Can you tell me what takes back for the Chinese New Year at the horse for me and the energy? Kind of like what to expect for this year. We can see the year of the fire horse coming up. It starts on like the 17th, I think. Hey, Arup, how are you? All right, Jazz. The new year. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Jazz. Jazz is here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection surrounding the year of the fire horse. I ask that you bring in words of enlightenment, clarity. Yeah, what do you expect for the Chinese New Year? I call upon Jazz's spirit team, her archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity. Jazz, thank you, Source. Enlightenment, clarity, wisdom for the year of the fire horse. Jazz, thank you, divine. Thank you, Source. Jazz. 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 There we go. Okay. Wow. Your first one is the Hanged Man. I'm fine after 9 hours. There's my English exam for 9 hours. Oh my gosh. I want to poke my eyes out. That sounds awful. Look, thank you for sharing that though. Because then whenever I want to complain about something, I'll be like, look, I didn't have to take this English exam for 9 hours. All right, Jazz. I think, yeah. After 9 hours, there's my exam. Oh, I thought you meant you had to take the exam. You mean in 9 hours you have an exam. Oh, yes. Well, good luck then for sure. You'll do just fine, I'm sure. Jazz, you have the hangman. In yoga, they call this position savasana, and it wouldn't surprise anyone if it were a pup's idea. The card encourages you to rest, stretch out, cool your heels and other parts. Letting go could lead to true enlightenment, or at the very least, an awesome nap. So it's like looking at your situation from another angle, letting go and letting God. I would have went right. I know my brain thought 9 hours. I got you. Sorry, I just misread it. Then you have the Page of Swords, and the pages are new beginnings, right? Pages signal new beginnings. Becoming a student of the suit's qualities. Here is the suit of swords, and the element of air represents words, thought, speech, analysis. This pup has his eyes wide open and his curiosity turned up to 10. Not only will his nose lead him toward delicious treats, but plenty of adventure too, including encounters with other dogs, skunks, and cats. Not all the side trips will be fun, but at this stage, it's all about learning. Like this year's going to be a big learning year for you, right? The hanged man is letting go and letting God, looking at it from another angle. This is the new beginning and like a new, yeah, plenty of adventure. And it's talking about the ebb and flow. The ebb and flow. It's not going to be a gravy train all the time, but it's a learning process. And then behind that is the wheel of fortune. Trust in God and let it be and release. Yeah. Hey, Logan, I know that's the nature of the beast with the free reads. If you want to be bumped to the front of the list, you have to donate, sweetie. Other than that, everybody's free and you just have to wait your turn, okay? Thank you for understanding. All right, then you have the Wheel of Fortune. And that is the ebb and flow. It's like the circle of life, and it has the dog chasing his tail. This card reminds us of the circular nature of life. Let it spin around you and enjoy all the opportunities and adventures it presents. Good things are on the horizon. It's going to be a great year, and the year is what we make of it, right? Like we get to decide what this year is going to be like for us. We have free will. So I'm excited for you. It looks like you're really going to be in a learning, like you're learning a lot about you and how life works, and then you have the 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Look at him finding his way, like which leash fits me the best, you know. Yeah, I love it. It's a good read. I'm excited for you, Jazz. All right, thank you for letting me read for you. I just realized you said that, trust in God and let it. Yeah. Hey, Celine. All right, so after Jazz, I said Sunita already. I don't think Sunita's here. I have Anything, Irene, and NATO. Have you ever seen the movie Kung Fu Panda where he goes in the spirit realm, and that's how it feels when I've been going on? Wow, that's really cool. I like that. Yeah, you did a leave. Do you want a general or a specific? I wrote your name down, Celine. Hey, Arup, I have your name down too. Thank y'all for being here. It leaves messages from our spirit team. All right, who did let me see. You too, Jazz. I appreciate you. Okay, NATO's here. So, NATO, I'm going to get yours done after Jazz, okay? I mean, after Elif. Elif. Messages from our spirit guides. All right. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Elif. Call my Elif spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, serenity, Elif. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Elif. 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 Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Words of wisdom, clarity, Elif. That one flew. Elif. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Elif. Elif. Okay. Oh. All right, DLK, don't come in like that, baby. Welcome, but you can't be spamming the chat. Or DIK, is that his name? All right, I'm looking for guidance for my, oh, that's anything. Okay. Yeah, I wrote your name. Oh, anything. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so NATO, anything was actually before you. So after Elif, I'll do anything and then NATO. All right, Elif, you have the 5 of Wands first. Let me see. As Shakespeare once said, sometimes it's all just barking and fury. Somebody else just had this card, signifying nothing. These pups don't see each other, just the stick they're fighting over. Focus too hard on winning, and others get hurt. Fight for what you deserve. Protect yourself, but don't nip others during scrum. And then behind that, you have the two. Which one is the circle? Hold on. Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles. Wrong one. You're managing to balance more than one job, more than one project, or to juggle several responsibilities. You know that if someone picks up both balls and tosses them, you'll have to choose which one to chase. Even now, with 2 in your field of vision, you're at risk of losing your focus and your equilibrium. Yeah, it's about balance, right? Hey, Brittany, on the 6th of February, there was my driving. Ah, nice. I'm glad it went good. Yeah, that's awesome. Congrats. And then you have the Hierophant after that, Alif. I feel like this goes in with the 5 of Wands. Because this is like let sleeping dogs lie. Order, stillness. Oh, I forgot you were going to buy a motorcycle. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Arup. Leave. Order, stillness, resting between 2 sacred pillars. The Hierophant represents conformity and tradition. Sense the calm that accompanies such order. It's okay to let sleeping dogs lie. So I feel like that applies to this 5 of Wands, you know? So I'm not sure if you're at a disagreement, even with your own inner dialogue or with somebody else, but it's better to let sleeping dogs lie. And then this is a card of balance, okay? So if you have a lot of things, maybe something you can delegate or even balance with your emotions or with interactions with other people. Yeah, better you found out now, right? You, even with the failing brakes, you were able to do good on the right. Thank you, Ali, for letting me read for you. All right, anything posted his in the chat. Anything. I am looking for, let me turn on the AC real quick, y'all. It's getting warm today. All right. Anything. I'm looking for guidance for my current situationship with a person. I think I might have caught feelings. Oh Lord. Situationship. You're welcome, Elise. I appreciate you. All right, anything. Guidance for this situationship. Higher power, source, creator of all. Anything. Guide my cards and my words for anything. Words of wisdom and clarity surrounding the situationship with this friend. I call upon their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity. Oh, that's way too many. Whoa. Hold on. I had a card of explosion. No wonder I can see you caught the feelings. Hey, Vip. All right, hold on. Oh, wow. 24 degrees. That's freezing. All right. Redo. Yes, honey, you are. I can see how your feelings come all the way through the computer. Anything. Oh my gosh, anything. I cannot make this up. Luckily, that was one. Anything. Divine surround this relationship. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Anything. I call upon the spirit team, the archangels, the divine, to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity. Anything around this relationship. Guidance. Thank you, source. Thank you, divine. Anything. Let me get one more. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. I feel like it's not one. Oh my gosh. So wait, have you told this person? Hey, Vip, yeah, but I have a list, so you have to wait, okay? I do ride a Honda, yeah. All right, anything. You did. And what they say? Yeah, Maddie has a Harley. King of Wands. As the lion headdress infers, this dog is fit to be king of the jungle or king of the street, city street, or dog park. Whether he is leading a rescue mission or serving as a companion animal, he understands just what is required and accomplishes the mission with passion and focus. He encourages you to embody the same energy and commitment. It's like they caught feelings first, then when I confronted them, they denied. Huh. This is a very positive spread. So I don't know if they're going to end up coming around, or maybe like you move past them and somebody else comes into the picture. But this is like no matter what this person does, it's like the spirit team saying for you to go forward with passion and focus, energy and commitment. And then behind that, you have the Ace of Wands, which is new beginnings. So, and it might not be with this person. It might be like you just need I don't know. How? Who's more exuberant than a dog with a new to her stick? The thrill of something fresh and unfamiliar fills you with zippy energy that sends you bounding down the beach. But where are you going? Chart your path and channel that energy. Don't waste it. It's like higher powers, like even if this one is being flaky, like you had the courage to let them know. It's like take it on, like screw them, if they're not, or if maybe taking that energy somewhere else possibly. And then behind that, you have the Six of Cups. And it kind of threw me off because it's like a dog, like a family. But whether you're hanging out with youngins or have reconnected with former littermates, you're flooded with happy memories of playful tussling, learning to swim, and rolling in snow for the first time. In this case, grounding yourself in the past isn't nostalgic wallowing. Knowing who you are and where you've been keeps you moving forward. So, two of these cards are about moving forward. So, I don't know anything. I don't know about this one. I thought at first, like especially with the Ace of Wands, that maybe, but with you saying, um, that they're kind of like being cold or like distant or whatever. But it's a beautiful read, and so I feel like it's spirit, like saying, like even if this one isn't gonna come, and be part of what you want, to go forward with confidence, knowing that somebody will, and somebody that you're worthy of that. You're taking my CTX tomorrow. You're so goofy. I cannot. You're welcome. Anything. I nearly called you. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything. Yeah. With the magician, see, yeah, it's like don't let this one trip you up. If you let them know how you feel and they're being flaky, it's like take that energy to the next one and don't give up. Right. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, NATO's next. And she will be shaking her fist when I start. Yeah, it's super loud, but I'll be awake anyway, so don't pretend like I don't wake up when you do. All right, NATO. Oh, there you are. Okay. My question is there. What I was in love with from my past doing negative things. Ew. All right, so just a heads up, I don't really read. I don't read other people's energy. Because even if they are doing negative things, I don't want to create bad karma for myself. But I can do a reading around you and your family to seek guidance. But I will say this, like even if they are doing negative things, they have no power, As long as you're doing the next right thing, they have no power. All right, higher power source, NATO. I said you guide my cards and my words for NATO. NATO's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding this person. They're concerned that they're doing negative things to their family. NATO. Thank you, Divine. NATO. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't be worried at all about this person. NATO. NATO. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Guide my cards and my words surrounding this ex and if they're doing negative things or not. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Okay. So the first card is the Five of Wands. And this isn't typically how it's translated, but the imagery is what got 10 of Wands. So in the manual, it's not read like this, but you can see this dog. So this dog is looking at this thing of sticks, but this fence is the barrier, right? So basically, NATO, what I'm feeling from this is even if your ex wanted to do negative things to your family, God's got you. You see that fence? That's your higher power. That's your divine. That dog can't reach the sticks. This person is not, like, don't even worry. And if they're doing negative things, then karma goes both negatively and positively. So they're going to see their own karma if they are trying to do negative things, Yeah, so that's not the traditional reading of that. But as soon as I saw it, that's what my intuition felt. That even if this ex is trying to do something don't worry about it. You are divinely protected. Now, you do have something else coming out in your reading, and it's like for you, like discovering your own new, like try to get your mind, your thoughts off of this ex and worried about them, and to, I understand you, okay, and to find your own leash on life separate of this person. So this is the next card is the Eight of Cups. Hold on, let me find it real quick. Yeah, return to sender. Yeah, exactly. The Eight of Cups. You remember each and every leash hanging on those hooks. Associate every one of them with the season of your life. But only one leash is in good shape and fits well. You know which one it is. Ask for it. Wear it proudly to the park and leave the unraveling, ill-fitting collars and leashes behind. This is higher power saying, do not engage any thoughts with this ex. You have a new leash on life. And this is higher power saying, let it go. That person has no control over you or your family. And then you have the Hanged Man too, which is looking at your situation from another angle. In yoga, they call this position Savasana, and it wouldn't surprise anyone if it were a pup's idea. This card encourages you to rest, stretch out, and cool your heels. Letting go could lead to true enlightenment, or at least a good nap. But letting go, hanging on to this new leash you've got, and not worrying. Don't sweat it, okay? That's resonating. I'm glad. Good deal. NATO, I feel free from this person, but it was really hard in the past. I get it. You're the star. You got the star on the bottom of the deck. I get it. Okay. Thank you for letting me read for you. Yeah. Don't ever worry about them. You are divinely protected. All right. Then we have Nades, PJ, and then JD. No, but also, NATO, don't let them control your thoughts. Like, not just not going back to them, but don't even worry about them or think about them. Don't give them any power whatsoever. Hey, Chumba. I appreciate you. Oh, look, Chumba's saying, don't forget the thumbs up. I appreciate that. All right. I don't know if Nades and PJ are here, JD, so if you want me to read for you. I know you're here about this dream, right? All right, this dream. Let me see. Let me shuffle. You're welcome, NATO. I appreciate you. All right, JD, and this dream. Higher power, source, creator, boss. That you got my cards and my works for JD. Guidance surrounding this dream they had around their family and the meaning of it. Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much, JD. Huh. JD, thank you, Divine. Thank you so much, JD. Thank you so much. Thank you, Divine. JD. Guidance around this dream, wisdom, enlightenment, clarity. JD. JD. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. JD. Wisdom, enlightenment, clarity. Call upon her ancestors, her divine, to come in with words of clarity. Surrounding this dream. Huh. Okay. It looked like there was a big fight in this house I've never seen. Holes in walls, dust splashed everywhere. Malachi. Huh. Okay. So you know your family and the relationships and all this a little bit better. So then you can apply the cards to the situation. So I have the lovers first, which threw me off, but maybe you know how it applies. And I'll read from this manual, just maybe there's something else that might connect. It's a glorious day. You, them, sweet head rubs. Now that, my friend, is love. This is true connection, which doesn't just happen. Dogs and owners both make choices that strengthen our bonds. Perhaps nobody is more authentically themselves than dogs, who encourage us to know exactly who we are and what we want. Maybe, well, I'm not going to imply into it. Talk about a perfect pairing. Keep it simple and focus on communication with love always centered. All right. Then you have the strength behind that. Determination and animal instinct can turn the littlest dog into a formidable fighter. This rope is no match for you and your inexhaustible store of stamina, at least according to the infinity symbol tag on your collar. Still, you get some of your best treats through your inner strength and your sense of calm control. So learn to curb your base instincts a bit, comforted by knowing they're there if you need them. I feel like the words that stuck out to me in the lovers card is perhaps nobody's more authentically themselves than dogs, who encourages us to know exactly who we are. Maybe I feel like it's a dream, asking you to dig into the lineage, into the family. Maybe. And the strength card is talking about inner strength, right? That again is referring to who we are. And it's talking about instincts, which comes, a lot of our base instincts come from our lineage, those wounds that we're born with through our lineage. And then behind that, you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is about bloodline. A dog romps his family August estate. This card is all about legacy. Out of your bears, there's two we inherit, including genes, family reputation, money, all has a huge effect on us. But we do have some say so in how those variables play out in our lives. This is the long game card. Ask yourself what gifts and burdens you've been handed and what legacy you'll leave to future generations, financial and otherwise. So, yeah, this is talking about what we inherit through our lineage. Yeah, that's pretty deep. That's a lot of work. And then look on the bottom of the deck, Six of Cups, which is like nostalgia. Hey, Carney. Y'all go check out Carney's channel. If you get a chance, hit that thumbs up, sub up. Houses in a dream referred to the self. I'm confused because it was his house. My dead mom was there, but he wasn't. My instinct is to not give in to my desire to find out what's wrong and try to fix it. Yeah. Huh. I didn't realize that houses in a dream refer to self. And see, look, both of these are, yeah. But for sure, just listen to your instinct with this. You're so divinely connected. Like, it'll make sense to you. I wouldn't say that anything's wrong, yeah. I feel like this is more inner guidance, like you said, to yourself, even though, yeah, I don't know. But I'll leave it there. Thank you. I hope you've been good. Thank you for being here and letting me read for you. All right. And then after that, we have a Root, Logan, and Celine. Maybe Spirit's telling me to love myself and stop worrying about him and my relationship. Yeah, I mean, that's huge. It definitely, the spread to me was definitely about, yeah, something inside. And you know, we carry those, like what our ancestors have been through gets carried in our DNA, you know? So like healing those wounds even. Um, you're welcome. I appreciate you. Hey, Mr. Sandeep, I called your name a long time ago. I can get you after Arup if you're able to stick around, okay? Hey, can I know the price of Patron? Oh, I thought that was your reading, Arup. I was like, are you kidding me? I don't know. My brain was like, wait, price of gas? Thank you, JD. I appreciate you. All right, hold on, Selena. I got a root. But he's talking, or they're talking motorcycle with my husband. I see that. Hey, Sunine. Oh, I did your name too, Sunine, already. A general for me. All right, a general. All right. Yeah, Maddie can literally talk motorcycles all day long. Like he loves it. Arup. All right, higher power source, creator evolve. Ask that you guide my cards for Arup, spiritual wisdom and guidance. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Arup. I call upon their spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity. Arup. Thank you, source. Arup. Boy. Thank you, divine. There was one more. There it is. I was like, there was one more that flipped and it's stuck in there. Arup. Ah, okay. That was easy. All right. You don't have to. Okay. What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be at work? Tickle the like button. I like that. It does. It's called wind therapy. It's fun. I haven't rode mine in a while because it's been cold. I'm a fair weather rider. Where am I? Oh, Pentacles, I mean. Eight of Pentacles. All right. So you have the Page of Eight of Pentacles. Did I say Page of Pentacles? Eight of Pentacles. You've worked hard and spent time perfecting a skill. Showing up and doing the work every day gives you the confidence of knowing you will always perform well and people will notice. Keep at it. That's pretty cool. It's like divine just validating, like you've been doing the things. You've worked hard and spent time perfecting a skill. Maybe it's talking about the motorcycle riding because you did just pass the test. I inhaled bugs that concluded my riding career. That's too funny. All right, then you have, yeah, the bugs are relentless, especially, man, the love bugs here. There's a lot of them. Then you have the Two of Wands. You have a big stick, but you're being offered a smaller one that could be much more interesting to gnaw on. The only way to find out is to drop the one you're carrying. You already know about big sticks. Maybe it's time to learn about the little forked one. So I don't know if there's something in your life where you're kind of have an option, but you don't know if you want to try the other option or not. Um, and then behind that, you have the High Priestess. And a freaking helmet, right? They'll crawl up in it. Keepops had all kind of bugs in his helmet. Just the last ride we went on, he had to stop and get one out. The High Priestess. This girl is sitting on top of her world, fertile with possibilities and power. Her lit candles speak to the contrast between darkness and light, secrets and clarity. Talk about the divine feminine. She represents sacred knowledge and hidden secrets. She directs your intention to your own intuition and the trust you've built within yourself. So if you do have a decision or like two things that you might be thinking about, this is like trust your intuition. It's a really good read. I like it. It's like I like that. Like Divine's like, I see you working out there. Yeah, I think he did have a freaking. Yeah, I think he did. He's like, I don't know where it's at. I can't see it. And then you have the imp on the bottom of the deck. It's a really positive read. I like it, Aru. I think my good time is coming. You so positive, and that's how we attract more good things, by being positive. So I totally agree with you. We stay in that positive mindset, and more things will come to us and more abundantly, because it's the law of attraction. All right, there were a couple of people in here that came back that I had skipped. Let me see, because they had left for a second. Um, I can't remember who it was now. Oh, Mr. Sandeep. I know Mr. Sandeep was one, and I think Sonid. Good cards are coming for me. Yeah, you'll be just fine. But I know Logan and Celine are here also. All right, Mr. Sandeep, are you still here? Was Logan still here? Okay, Mr. Sandeep. Do you want general or specific? And Logan and Celine, I'm going to come to you too after this, okay? Thank y'all for being so patient. I appreciate y'all. A general. All right. Mr. Sandeep. That's okay. Focus on good things. That's what it was about, right? Mr. Sandeep. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you got my cards and my words. The King of Wands is coming at it today. Mr. Sandeep, thank you, source. Thank you. Higher power, call upon the spirit team to guide my cards and my words. Let me pull one more, Mr. Sandeep. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Mr. Sandeep. Okay. Yeah, right. I'm a king. You're the king of wands. Yes, you are a king. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's this elbow. Yeah. No. Yeah, it is that one. Yeah. I was like, right there. It was like all this was road rash, but that and then like the palm of our hands got it real bad. Like our hands, but I wasn't wearing gear. I should have been wearing gear. Now I wear gear. King of Wands. All right. All right, Mr. Sandeep. As the lion headdress suggests, this dog is fit to be king of the jungle. Whether he's leading a rescue mission or serving as a companion animal, he understands just what is required and accomplishes the mission with passion and focus. He encourages you to embody the same energy and commitment. So go forward every day with passion, focus, energy, commitment. And then behind that, you have the Ace of Cups, which is like the paw in the hand for this new beginning. I love the Ace of Cups. Yeah, for sure. Okay, don't worry. Right, doesn't he? The Ace of Cups. A collar and a tag say, you belong to me. The leash is a literal and symbolic connection, a way to keep both safe and accounted for when you're out in the world together. These two have connected hand to paw. Absorb the healing powers of trust and love. Every time I see this card, I feel like this is me putting my paw in Divine's hand and trusting that Divine's got me, that everything is perfectly as it should be. Yeah, look at that. You're embodying the King of Wands. No lazy Mr. Sandeep. I like it. I'm glad to hear that. let's see. Then you have the, aw, Seven of Pentacles. So see the dog with all his toys. You've snuffed under every bush, pawed along the fence line, searched the doghouse. You've recovered ball after ball, then consolidated them in one place. Not only can you feel satisfied about recovering your toys, but you can feel proud of the great work you've done. It's so funny because you just said, I'm energetic and completed my work. I said, you can be proud of the great work you've done. I love that. Look, and like, what a positive read that gives for me, right? It's like God's like, yeah, it's such a positive read. I really like it, and I'm proud of you for doing the thing. That's good. I like it, Mr. Sandeep. Yes, Mr. Sandeep is single. He likes to play. And he only comes to the channel to find the single ladies. I don't even think he really wants readings. He just wants to see who's doing love readings for single women. Hey, hey, Karan? I'm going to write your name down. All right. I know Celine's here. I don't know if Logan stayed. I think so. Sanid was here. Sonid, but Celine, I saw you for sure. Celine, will you put your question in the chat again? Thank you. I know it was about a person. Yeah, it was 3 cards. Mr. Sandeep, you know I only do 3 cards for the free readings. Yes, he's a mess, right? Oh, yeah, JD. Karan, I wrote your name down. You'll have to wait, sweetie, until I get to your name, okay? My reading completed. You've been here long enough to know after 3 cards it's complete. All right, what's John's intentions to me? All right, Celine, so just a heads up, I don't read other people's like intentions, but I will read like what spirit says advice for you around John, okay? He said, I'm single, ready to mingle. Stop. Is it Karen? Am I saying it wrong? Karen? Oh, thank you, Jumba. All right, Celine. John, should I avoid him? Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Celine. Celine's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding John. They're worried if they're dangerous. Should they avoid them? Celine. Thank you, Celine. Oh, yeah, can you see? Look, he said, are you female? It's JD, the one who read with me. He said, oh, yes, she is. Celine, I focus crystal. Celine, let me not look at the chat. Celine. All right, should she avoid this person? Celine, I call upon Celine's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, serenity surrounding John. Should they avoid this person? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Celine and John. Whoa, that one I flew. Hold on one second. Celine, thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Celine. Advice surrounding John. Celine. Thank you, source. Thank you, divine. Celine. All right, let me get one more. It's a slow pull. Celine. Oh, there we go. Okay, so is this a person that you consider dating? Hey, Arup, if you can come to any other day. Right. Me and Keep Up, we're talking about that, Modog. We're going to have to try it. I did answer your question, Mr. Sandeep. First answer my question and shuffle. All right, Celine. So is this the person you're thinking of dating, or no, I consider avoiding? Well, you kind of already know, right? Like I think if your intuition is guiding you, is anyone female here? Look, Mr. Sandeep's looking single and ready to mingle. It's sweet, which is God. Aha! I need to write it down. I'm gonna go to an Indian restaurant here and order it. Madak. Madak, is that what it was? Me and Maddie tried Indian food like one time, I think, and we just weren't a big fan. But our taste buds change all the time. No offense. Friend from work actively asked me out. He is married. Ew, Celine. Okay. Yeah, then you already know the situation, right? So let me see what the cards say, though. You have Nine of Cups. Where are my cups? Nine of Cups. There we go. Gotta know what to order, right? That's true, I think. You gotta know what to order. Hey, Amma, I'm gonna write your name down. All right, the Nine of Cups. There is something better than cube steak, better than Well, just keep in. Okay, well, yeah. Hold on till I say your name, Amma. Though there's a list. There's something better than cube steak, better than rolling in mucky water, better than walks, knowing that the people and dogs in your house love you no matter what. That flows two ways. Your love for them is seen and acknowledged. When this card comes up, it signifies not just emotional fulfillment, but that you've got the cube steak and the long walks locked down too. It's a card of like focusing on yourself rather than this person. I observed that he is attracted, used reverse psychology on me. Oh, sure, Aru. Yeah, Chumba made me this. Chumba made me this and a bracelet. Then you have the wands, Nine of Wands. I think if you already know to avoid this person, this is why this card is like focus more on yourself. He is manipulative. Yeah, then just keep your distance and protect your own thoughts, even. Like thinking about him even gives him energy, you know? This is the Nine of Wands. You can see your goal. In this case, the snowman stick arms, but despite challenges, the Nine of Wands reminds you that you've got this. But see, like I'm looking at this card, like thinking like maybe that's him trying to get at you. And if you let the circumstances go too much, you know, it'll melt and he will get it. In the traditional reading, it says, you can see your goal. In this case, the snowman stick arms, but despite challenges, the Nine of Wands reminds you that you've got this. You know you're tenacious, strong, and tough. Those sticks don't stand a chance. No, maybe it is a literal meaning because you said he manipulated you, but he can't. This is divine saying you have free will. Nobody can manipulate you. Right? A secret about food. Mr. Sunday said, are you on Instagram? Then you have the world, Celine. Those other dogs, the ones on TV, prancing around in front of judges, jumping through little hoops in hopes of winning the World Cup of Pups, they've got nothing on you. All your needs are met. Acknowledge your evolution with gratitude. Yeah, he can't get to you. The world is your oyster. Now get out there and explore it. These two cards are talking about how amazing you are. Yeah. And like he can't reach you. He can't manipulate you. And you know, I like I said, karma goes both ways, good and bad karma. So justice always prevails. If he's acting out of, things will happen. It's the flow of life. So just let it go. Keep it moving. Like you said, keep your distance. It's just so deep. Oh, and then look at her with all her colors. All right. So after Celine, there's a place in Thick and down that city. Don't know about the married women are mostly run escape from home to the lover or brother-in-law. Wow. Huh. Thank you, Celine. I appreciate you. All right. After that, I have DIK, VIP, and then Chumba. Chumba, the other ones might have left if you want a reading today. Oh, Karen or Karan. I have your name on the list. You're actually after Chumba. So police have been watching the people carefully. This type of cases have been increased. Wow. Okay, no worries. Don't be sorry. Of course not. All right, so Karen, I'm probably saying your name so wrong. I don't know if it's Karen or what. Did you have a specific question or general? You just said, tell me about you. No, I will go. Oh, they left already. Okay. And then Amma, after that, I don't have anybody else on my list. Do I believe in ghosts? I believe that anything is possible. Love and light to Crystal and all in chat. Oh, yeah, of course. I've never, I believe that some spirits get, yeah, I do. We're going to coffee. As long as K-pop can come with me, we're good. Well, I still hear, oh, Karan, I won't be able to tell you when, baby. I'm not that kind of tarot reader, sweetie. I can do a love reading for you, but I won't be able to tell you when you'll get married. Energy is ever changing, so there's no finite. Will I still hear from JH or her office next week? Is this about a job, Amma? Or what is this about, Amma? A job? Okay, so you want to know if you're going to hear about this job? All right, Amma. All right, higher power source. Higher power source creator of all. I said you guide my words and my cards for Amma. Amma is here seeking spiritual advice surrounding this job. She wants to know if they're going to hear from this office regarding this job. Amma. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. Amma. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Amma. About this job. Amma. Okay. Well, Karan, see, I can do a love reading for you, but I won't be able to tell you when, okay? All right, Amma. You've got the 10 of Wands. I'm just trying to be honest with you. I'm not one of those readers that gives time frames. Having all the sticks isn't all it's cracked up to be. It can feel like a trap and a burden. Your sense of feeling overwhelmed is real. You're stuck on the side of the fence trying to stake a claim to the biggest pile of sticks you've ever seen. Remember, there are plenty of sticks in the world. Take a breather. So this is divine trying to remind you to let it go, right? That you've done the application, you've done the interview. Try not to overthink it. just keep doing the next right thing. Then you have the death card behind that, which is like the ending of something for something new, right? Let's see. Change is good, but if people say it enough, does it become true? Does telling you that those pesky sky explosions won't touch you actually make you feel any safer? Maybe not. Only experience can do that. Trust that not only can you make and embrace transformation, but that you'll benefit greatly from not hiding under the bed and avoiding matters. It's a card of trust. Trust, I want to end my current job. Yeah, so see, this is divine just saying trust. Try not to worry about it. Try not to stress about it, but trust that divine is going to bring to you what is appropriate for you. Okay. And behind that, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The circle of life, what goes around comes around, good and bad. This card reminds us of the circular nature of life. Let it spin around you and enjoy all the opportunities and adventures it presents. Good things are on the horizon. So it's a very positive read, Amma. You're going to have to let me know what they say because it does say good things are on the horizon. But I want you to remember that even if you don't get this job, it doesn't mean that good things aren't on the horizon. Like whenever I relocated, I always tell the story that I wanted to live in Tampa. So if I would have got this card back then, I would have thought maybe I'm going to be in Tampa. But God knew Tampa wasn't for me. Okay. But for sure, it is a positive. They are very positive cards. So you're going to have to come let me know if they call you. Okay. I noticed now that today's cards are different. They are. This is the doggy deck. And you do have the chariot on the bottom of the deck, Amma, which is like, yeah, it's a good read, sweetie. It is. Yeah, it's a dog deck. It's called Dog Tarot. It's like the very first tarot deck I ever had. I didn't really connect with it, so I gifted it to someone. And then Keefob, my husband, is the one who got me this deck. All right. Karan, Karen, do you want me to do a love read for you after all or no? She might have left since I couldn't tell her when. All right. Well, that's it for my list. What I can do is pull a spirit card, an oracle deck card. This is from my spirit allies. In case anybody wants to hear it. And then I'll close out. It was a great session. Sometimes it's like a hit or miss who's able to come on or not, or who wants to read or not. So y'all know I appreciate all of y'all. I always have giggles with y'all. And it's so cool to see new people come in and be like, wow, this is such a positive place. I'm like, it really is. But that's what it's about. Just as negativity can be contagious, positivity can be contagious too, right? So it's our choice whether to spread positivity or not. All right, we have the moonstone. Oh, yeah. I just pulled one for the collective. Maybe this one will apply to you. It's funny that you just said that. Do you want an oracle card from the Spirit Allies or from Beyond Lemuria? What do you mean you don't know what will happen with you? Yeah, keep a high vibe and things will flow easily. Yeah. The moonstone. I am calm. Moonstone, look, high vibe, right? Calmness. Moonstone is a white and black stone that glistens with the beautiful blue, almost opalescent in nature. This stunning stone is calming and acts as a channel for divine feminine energy. Like a lighthouse leading a boat safely to shore, Moonstone glimmers and lights the way to your newest adventure. You are growing into the person you were meant to be, and it is a beautiful sight to see. Take a moment to honor yourself and all that you have witnessed thus far. While the process is not complete yet, the progress that you have made has prepared you for what is to come next. Take a deep breath and let Moonstone fill you with relief and ease. There is no need to stress. The universe has your back. That's pretty cool. As Arub said, I don't know what will happen with me. There is no need to stress. The universe has your back. I love that. Chumba. All right, Chumba. Let me pull one for Chumba. Spirit ally, spirit team, Chumba. Thank you, divine. Thank you so much. Whoa, that came fast. The cacao. I had watched Magic, right? I had watched that I never have a girlfriend in my village. People didn't get girls for the marriages. Oh, it's so like, it's so different to me because in our culture, I just like say, go on a dating app, go put yourself out there. But it's hard for me to give advice because your culture is so different, you know? But just try your best to trust that everything is perfectly as it should be, you know, even though it sometimes doesn't make sense to us. It's because God is so much bigger than us. We can never understand it, you know, we never will. And try to just have faith that everything is exactly like it should be. Chumba, cacao. I am free to enjoy life's luxuries. Tracing back to thousands of years, the beans of the cacao plant have been a delicious treat indulged in by ancient civilizations. Embodying richness and activating heart energy, the cacao plant opens up a world of enjoyment and pleasure of the senses. Even though cacao has a royal history, not all the life's pleasures need to be pricey. This plant is a reminder of how even the simplest of moments can offer more morsels of lavish and luxury. A night spent at home, bundled up with a steaming cup of hot chocolate and your favorite book, is sometimes even more enjoyable than spending your night in a dimly lit restaurant. Invite these sweet moments into your life, or better yet, find excuses to make them a priority. You live in this lifetime once. Have dessert first. I like that. That's a good one, too. Those are both really good. Because there's a shortage of girls. Oh, you can't go to the other villages? I can imagine. Yeah. I like me too. And then we have Tiger's Eye on the bottom. I'll read that one. Tiger's Eye. I connect with my roots so that I may heal. With reflective stripes that glimmer in the sun, this golden brown stone is a bridge to connect you with the earth. Tiger's Eye can help you promote clarity, dispel anxiety, and bring you good luck. Connecting with the root chakra, Tiger's Eye is a stone that encourages grounding and connecting with your roots, both ancestrally and out in nature. Whether you are directly familiar with your ancestors or not, you can connect with them in meditation and the dream world. You were born within this lifetime to heal and connect with your highest self. But in order to do that, there can be a lot of deep work to do on healing the root causes and issues around ancestral wounds in your lineage. Allow nature to be your companion on this journey and take some time to connect with the trees, flowers, and the dirt beneath your feet. Welcome the life force of the planet that's always available to support you. Grounding. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to go do some grounding and do some meditation. I've been starting to journal. Like, as they say that as you meditate, you'll start to discern more what are your thoughts and what are channeled from divine. So I've been having my journal ready while I meditate. So I'm gonna go do that. I have a couple hours before my next tutoring job. So thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't know. The thumbs up, the shares, just watching, the positivity in the comments, waiting your turn if you want to read. It's such a beautiful experience. And I'm so blessed to have all of y'all. I really am. I'm sending you all the love and light. And always remember, divine is here. You can connect anytime you want. Oh, I'm so proud of each of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all are doing the work. You are connecting with positivity. And that's what this life is about. Much love. Namaste.